Okay, this is called Love After Lockup, and basically, I'm really, meh, I can't even speak. Trying to see if I can start reacting to stuff, and I'm gonna use this one, like this series, as like my first series to start like reacting to some of the stuff. It's called Love After Lockup. It's from Felon to Fiance, season 1, episode 1. And we're gonna get right into it.
A Mormon girl, he's a gangbanger.
So, did he shoot somebody?
I'm going home.
Andrea!
No! Just leave me alone!
Is it true love?
From the looks of it, it's gonna be
I lied to him in all the
insane.
letters. I told him that I knew how to do all these creative sexual things. That's huge.
Or just another con?
He's 32. You gonna be a sugar mama?
I was online to look for support, financial support.
How much have you sent her?
20 grand?
I'm struggling in here.
I know.
When you were in prison, you were one person, and then now that you're out, you're a different person.
Shut the up.
He's my fiance, and at the same time, like, do I even know him?
He spent 18 years in prison. How's he gonna come out of that?
On my wedding day, you wanna threaten me and stuff on my wedding day? You are a horrible individual.
I know there's something going on with her. You literally just went to take a pregnancy
I
test.
know,
You can't tell me what the results are?
Please don't make me go through with this.
Oh my god, it looks so, it's gonna be so good though.
You got that? Yeah, I got it. Okay. You know, my bike's better than yours, right? Whatever. What did I say, right? Mine. Oh, that hurts. I'm a single father, raised my kids alone with no help, and I never thought I would fall in love again at my age. Wait.
A collect call from Elizabeth and Isaac at San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department.
Lizzie is the only person I've really dated in 10 years.
Hello?
Hi, honey. I actually have Adam here. We're working on the bike.
You working on the bike? When are you going to come visit me? I haven't seen you like 2 weeks. Another bitch.
No, come on.
You better not ever cheat on me. I am currently housed at the California Institution for Women. I have been down for 8 years so far. When I get released, I plan on moving in with my one and only love, Scott. Him and Scott actually met. It was on meetinmate.com.
This couple looks so incompatible. Very, very incompatible. He's obviously older than she is. It's just not a couple that I would think would be together.
He was the most amazing man in the world.
I have had my heart broken a lot, and I thought dating a woman in prison, I wouldn't, because you're just talking to them on the phone. You're talking to them through letters. Dating a woman in prison is safer, to a point. Lizzie is scheduled to be released in 3 weeks, and I asked her to marry me. She said yes. I'm really excited to see you. You know, I just wish this was over with. Everyone's waiting for you. Adam is probably the best kid you could ask for.
Adam, how are you?
Okay.
You good? Are you gonna paint your car pink pretty soon?
No. I just.
What color are you gonna paint it before I get out?
I'm probably just.
If I get out and the car is not painted, it's going pink.
Not going pink.
He said, no, that ain't gonna happen. He said, that's not.
She obviously isn't gonna let him speak. Poor kid. He looks so well mannered though. Like he didn't interrupt her, like get rude with her or anything. So that's a good thing. He raised a good son.
Not gonna happen. But you know it's gonna be a shock, and it's not gonna be easy, right?
What's a shock?
No, just getting out, being able to, go down to the store, take a drive in the middle of the night, or go get pizza.
I forgot about pizza.
Me and Liz have been together for 2 years. We have not spent any time out of prison together. That's gonna be the real test, and I just do not want to mess up. But you do know a lot of people, doubt this whole relationship, how we've been in prison, if it's gonna if it's gonna last, if you're gonna like take my money.
Take the money and run?
Yeah.
Like, that's what they know. I was never do that.
Including me. I seriously have my doubts about this couple. Like, I feel like he looks very kind, very naive, very pushoverish. And she's been locked up for so many years. I'm sure she's learned a hustle or two in there, and she's a very beautiful woman, and she could probably have anyone she wants, and you know, she chooses this nice guy here. So hopefully I'm wrong, though. Hopefully I'm wrong.
See you, man.
Early in our relationship, Liz had other men on the hook.
I was online to look for support, financial support, so these guys would take care of me.
But she stopped calling me probably a month into it.
So Scott, in the beginning, I guess you could call him a trick. It was a trick in the beginning. And the only thing is, though, that the way he was with me, how I was able to be honest with him, he was okay with me being me.
I don't know, because she looks so naturally happy with him, though. So hopefully I'm wrong, guys. Hopefully I'm wrong.
I am not thinking you or using you. I love you, Scott, baby. And I am going to prove everybody wrong. They will see when I come home to you how happy you really are.
I mean, it should be how happy we really are, right?
Well, of course, I'm happy no matter what. I got you. Doesn't matter. Who would have thought that internet love worked?
I love Lizzie, and that's all I can really say.
This is we only have 1 minute left to talk.
Okay, honey.
I love you.
I love you too, honey, and hang in there. There's just a few more weeks, okay?
Okay, good. Can't wait to see you.
Okay, cool. Okay, bye.
Thanks.
Okay, that's our 15 minutes.
Just be careful. So.
Okay, I understand. I know you're worried.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an inmate. You may start the conversation now.
Hi, baby.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. What are you doing?
I'm meeting up with my dad to talk to him again about you and meeting you. You know, he's not like a huge fan of it.
You don't have to be confirmed that.
No, you do have to meet. Garrett and I have been together for a little over 4 years, and I can't wait to marry him. But Garrett is incarcerated in the Florida Department of Corrections for drugs and burglary and theft charges.
Oh my god, did y'all see that list of stuff? Girl, you should have ran. You should have ran far away.
And he was sentenced to 8 years. He only ended up doing about 6.5.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I don't care what people think about me, you know? Yes, I am a 24-year-old man who's been incarcerated majority of the time.
Very nice
I'm
eyes.
not some upright, perfect,
Handsome
all-American guy, But I get out of here tomorrow. I can't wait to get the hell up out of here.
I bet.
I'm a little nervous with my dad flips out and storms out, and I just don't really want it to be that kind of situation.
Close the door behind him, baby. Jonathan, he's a character. I've never met him. Only heard what Jonathan talks about. I feel like he doesn't know as much as he thinks he knows, and that's the worst kind of person.
It's pretty important to me
Has
that
to
the
meet the
two most
husband,
important men in my life get along. And
Number one.
you're both number one in different ways. I found Garrett when I had
How
one
are you
too
gonna
many
make her
glasses
choose
of
between you
Moscato
and
and
her dad,
decided
you
to
silly
look
guy?
up guys online. I came across his mugshot, and once I saw his mugshot, I was like, wow, this guy takes a really
Okay, is it me or is that mugshot really, really creepy?
hot mugshot. So I just was like, what's it gonna kill me to write him a letter? Well, anyways, it's getting so close. He's gonna finally be a free man.
I know. Can't wait. There's just so many firsts coming up. I've never lived with a woman. I've been waiting to have sex since pretty much the day I went in, and I can't wait to get to the house.
Okay.
Do what we gotta do. Sexy time, she would say.
Oh, I love you anyway, free or not free. Even though it's not as common nowadays, I I'd really like to do things the traditional route. I'd like for Garrett to propose, we celebrate our engagement, we plan the wedding, we get married, and then we get pregnant. I have been waiting
she's
for
ready for the
years,
baby.
so I just really want Garrett to get a job sooner rather than later and do what he's been promising he's going to do for all these years.
Jonna,
Come in.
I got your filter.
Thank you.
It's filter time. Like you would know about that, huh?
No, I haven't done it since I lived here.
And you're not planning on it either, are
No.
you?
I knew it would be hard for Garrett to rent a place as a felon, so a year ago I bought this house for us to live
She
in
must be
together
a
when he
daddy's
gets
girl.
out. Might have something else for you to fix.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it looks like my water is broken in my fridge. I was just trying to get a cup of water and it wouldn't come out.
Need to change the water filter.
I know it was a big risk, but I put everything I have into this house. You haven't even asked me about the big day.
What big day?
Garrett is coming home.
Oh, really?
My dream wedding, my dad would be walking me down the aisle. So it's really important for me that Garrett and my dad get along. What do you think he's going to think about Penelope?
Well, that might be the deal breaker right there. Do you want the dog or you want the boyfriend?
Oh, hopefully I never have to choose
don't-
between the two.
So you're all in on this whole deal.
I am. And I just really want you to meet him. It's important to me. Why don't you want to meet him?
I don't know. I don't know Garrett, okay? But
The dad looks really, 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 really skeptical. He also looks a little angry.
you do. So I have to trust what you have to say.
Do you?
Okay? Somewhat. When Jonna told me that she's getting married, I was stunned because I think it's way too early. The worst nightmare for someone like me as a father for their daughter would be marrying an inmate.
Are you worried that I'm making a mistake?
You can do whatever you want to do, but I know better. You haven't been together, what, once a week?
I mean,
in a controlled
they
atmosphere?
say if you can get through a prison sentence, you can get
Who says that?
They, whoever they are.
Who, they? You lived a lot of your life in the dream world. This isn't a dream world. This is real. I don't want you to get hurt. I see
know,
you hurt
Daddy.
before. It's not a good situation.
Before I met Garrett, I did get cheated on by my 2 past boyfriends, and that was devastating. But Garrett isn't like those guys. I've done my research,
Okay.
and they say that within the first 60 days is the most crucial. I've read studies that say that if an inmate is released and gets married, he's 50% less likely to end up back in prison.
So you want to give him 60 days to see what
No,
happens?
I'm just saying that I would really like you to at least try to be supportive of him. And it would mean a lot to me if you would meet him. I've been asking you to meet him for years
I didn't see the reason to do that.
because you didn't think it would last.
Even if he does decide to meet him, it doesn't look like it would be like a good meeting. Her dad looks really pissed.
This long.
Right, more or less, because it
But
never
now
lasted
it's
this
here.
long before.
Yeah, so now
This
it's
is
here.
like a pinnacle to you.
It's just really important to me, you know, when we get married, that you walk me down the aisle and that you support it.
We'll see what
She
happens. We'll
does
take
kind
it
of
day
seem like
by
she
day,
lives in a
little by
fairy
little,
tale
and we'll go
a
from
little
there.
bit.
Okay. My dad thinks I make bad choices, and wanting to marry a felon was the worst of them.
But the minute it isn't good for you, I know what's going to happen. Daddy, that's going to happen.
But Garrett will show anyone that had doubts they have no reason to doubt him or his love for me.
She's a convicted felon, dude.
Yeah, none of us are perfect.
Chris is concerned because I'm blinded by love. I just don't want to see your ass get burned.
Did he shoot somebody?
Andrea, leave me alone. Don't.
Andrea!
Just leave me alone. I just want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home.
Uh-oh. Drama.
Tennyson, put this trash outside by the front door. My 3 kids, Tennyson, Nyla, and Priscilla, are my everything. Priscilla, you want some peanut butter with your fruit? I've been a single mom for 12 years, and I work 2 full-time jobs to make sure they can live their passions and their dreams. I love my life, but it is hard doing it on my own. It really is. Oh, I'm so tired. My ex-husband is involved in the kid's life financially, and that's about it. That's why I'm so excited. In a few weeks, I'll be marrying my soulmate, my Lamar. But the kids have never met Lamar because he spent 18 years in prison for armed robbery.
I honestly don't know if I'd be able to bring a person that's been locked up for that long, or actually any amount of time. It would be very hard for me to bring them around my kids because my mind is like so suspicious. It stays on suspicious.
A lot of people come up to me and say that I'm bringing a violent criminal in my household. But they don't know Lamar like I know Lamar. We were destined to be together. Hi, Michelle. Michelle and I met in college. Let me get this for them real quick.
Can they not cut?
No, my babies can't cut because I don't want them to hurt themselves. Michelle doesn't want me to marry Lamar. She's scared for me, and she feels like I'm crazy. Come on.
What are you going to wear when you pick them up?
I do not know. He wants me to be sexy modest. Okay, this, don't judge. And it's not, it doesn't come all the way down here. It comes like right to here.
That's pretty.
It's form-fitting. I met Lamar 6 years ago online, and my struggle growing up was similar to his, not growing up with parents. So I wrote him about how I found God. And from there, we just fell in love. Lamar and I come from two different worlds. I'm a Mormon girl in Utah. He's a gangbanger in LA. But hopefully it'll work out. What are you gonna wear to the bridal shower today?
I haven't decided
Make
yet.
sure you're on point. Our wedding is only a month away, so my friends wanted to throw me a bridal shower.
So what have you told the girls there?
That he's in Canada. I'm not joking.
Canada.
I understand that you want to
Marry the man that I love.
marriage is hard work.
Okay, well, my man is a good man.
In prison.
Yes, he's still a good man.
I love you enough to be honest and just be able to tell you things. Like you tell me things.
But I tell you that you need to get a man so when you turn 40, you won't be a 40-year-old virgin. Well, how does that feel? I need you to seriously have my back because there's going to be nothing but Orthodox Mormon girls there hiding that I'm engaged to an inmate. I feel disappointed in myself, dishonorable, and I'm terrified.
She was really mean to her. That pissed me off for some reason. Like, it's totally different her worrying about you marrying a guy that's been locked up for a large amount of time. You don't know how his actions are going to change when he comes home and y'all are actually together like 24 hours a day in each other's face, waking up to each other every single day. Like, you might not even like him after a couple of days, but this girl has been your friend since college, and you disrespected her because she made a comment that she didn't even say very rude. She just made a comment because she's worried about you, and you talk to her like that. That girl, I would have left your ass right there in that room by yourself.
All the girls, because I don't want to be judged and I don't want to lose my friends. I can't wear red because he's a Crip and they wear blue.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, I'm nervous. Gonna buy sexy lingerie. Hi. Anything special bring you in? Just looking. If you need anything, let me know.
Thank you.
All right.
Jonna, you should try this one on.
And it's a thong, which is what he likes. Yeah, I can try it on. Let's get a couple things, though. I really cannot believe that Garrett is getting out so...
Do people actually try on lingerie? I think that's nasty. I think that's absolutely weird that people try on lingerie. Like, that touches, like, intimate parts of your body. Hell no.
Soon.
This is pretty. I don't really know if they're gonna fit in there, but
He's gonna know that I was the perfect woman waiting for him out here. I just want his jaw to drop.
I think you could wear like a paper bag and it would still happen. Are you nervous?
Honestly, like it just recently hit me. I'm like cold, but I'm sweating. I'm starving, but I have no appetite. I haven't been intimate with anyone in so long, other than, my vibrator.
How long has it been since you've had actual sex?
Over 4 years.
How do you feel about marrying somebody that you've never had sex with?
I just feel like it was worth the wait.
Girl, you're crazy.
I am very nervous about our first time being intimate together. Garrett and I have really only been able to hold hands in prison.
Like, what if he comes home and the sex is the worst you've ever had?
If it's that terrible, then, we readjust. Garrett and I have had a rare opportunity to get to know each other on a whole nother level with sex not even being brought into play. So now, because of our strong connection, I feel that sex with him is going to be more amazing than I could ever imagine. All right, well, I'm going to try these on. You have to let me model them for you.
Okay.
I'm going in.
All right, well, come on into the dressing room. If you need something, just let me know.
Even though I'm so excited, when Garrett gets out, everything that we're doing is going to be completely new to us.
All right, come on out.
This is too much. There's still so much we don't know about each other.
Girl, I love that.
It's something I would never have worn before, but...
Wow, she's a nice
And it's
body.
crotchless.
People might think it's funny, the stories. People might think it's offensive. I don't really concern myself with the opinions of others. The only ones whose opinions matter to me are my loved ones. I'm from Chicago, born and raised out here. As soon as I got out of high school, I joined the Marine Corps, and I was a Marine Corps computer geek. And then when I got out of the Marines, I transitioned into IT in the civilian world.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an inmate at the Taycheedah Correctional Institution. You may start the conversation now. Hi, baby.
Hey, sweetheart, how are you?
Oh, good.
I was married for 8 years, and it didn't work out, so I was sort of in a weird emotional place, and I wanted to talk to somebody about it. I discovered Ala on a website about 10 months ago, and I wrote her a letter, and that's how we connected. And she's been life-changing. I miss you.
This is like an understatement. All calls, other than properly placed attorney calls, may be monitored and recorded. She is such a rude bitch.
My first impression of Ala was going, oh, she's beautiful. What the is she doing in prison? She moved to New York to be a high fashion model at the age of 18. How excited are you never to hear that robot voice again?
I'm so excited.
Ala's been in prison for a total of about 5 years for possession and distribution of heroin. She made some mistakes in the past, and she's paid for them. And tomorrow is when she gets out, and she finally gets to enjoy her freedom. We got less than 24 hours, sweetheart.
Oh my god, this is gonna be like the longest day of my life.
We'll both try to go to sleep, and then wake up tomorrow, and you are gonna walk out of those doors.
I'm not gonna end up sleeping much because last night was fun.
You're not gonna sleep much tomorrow night either.
Exactly.
How I envision our journey together is marriage, like having a family, having kids. I want to get her to Chicago so that we can be together, but I haven't told my family yet about her criminal past.
I love you.
All right, I love you too, sweetheart. I'll talk to you soon, all right?
Okay.
The only person I told that I was corresponding with an inmate was my friend Chris. Who's winning?
What up, brother? How you doing, man? Grab a stick, bro.
Chris is my best friend. He's probably seen me at my best and seen me at my worst.
How's the old love life, Jimmy?
Tomorrow's a big day, so it's when I go up to Wisconsin to see Ella. Her mom's gonna pick her up because she doesn't want me to pick her up because she doesn't want me to see her like how she looks in her prison attire.
When James told me he was going out to a jail in Wisconsin to see this girl, I'm like, Jimmy, it seems like a risky thing. Who wants to get involved with something like that? She's a convicted felon, dude.
And none of us are perfect.
I'm concerned about her being a junkie. With that kind of background, anything is possible. You have to remember, she's been behind bars in prison, forced to be sober. Who knows when she comes out what she's gonna be like. I'm just saying, who starts dating in jail, then comes into reality, and just picks up life like it's normal? I just don't want to see your ass get burnt. I mean, say she comes out and a relapse does occur.
Chris is concerned.
That would be the scariest moment for me, because I know that there's people out here who kick their drug habits and they never touch the stuff again. But you also have the people that it's hard for them to stay away from it. Like, they can kick the habit for a couple of days or a couple of weeks or even a couple of months, sometimes years. But as soon as they see it again, like, it's like a craving they can't fight. Like, that would worry me. He's very brave.
Because I've got a lot of really good things going on in my life, and I don't think that he wants to see me risk anything because I'm blinded by love.
Do you see an actual
Too
chance of
blinded.
her like actually recovering?
Yeah, if I didn't, I wouldn't be in a relationship with her. The Marine Corps motto is Semper Fidelis, which means always faithful.
His eyes
Maybe
look
it's the romantic
like,
in me,
I
but I
don't
think
know
love
how to
can
explain it.
conquer all.
It looks different.
Well, man, as your boy, all I can say is be careful.
I am nervous about coming clean and telling the truth.
How often do you get to go see him?
Freya, spit it out.
What? Andrea! Don't just leave me alone! I just want to go home. No!
Looks like her friends ain't gonna be too supportive.
Oh, no, care. This is so crazy. What is taking so long?
Ala is getting released today. I'm excited to see her. The plan is that her parents are going to pick her up from the prison. She's going to go to her mom's house, and she's going to basically get ready. And then I will meet her at her place. I'm nervous to meet her parents. Family is very, very important to me. I think Ala's parents' concerns are probably they want to see her succeed. And I think it's going to be harder for her because she's going to have this stigma attached to her for the rest of her life as a convicted felon.
Oh my gosh. On the right side. On the right side. She should be out like a couple minutes. Let's go. Hello? Hi, James. How are you?
Are you gonna let her out now?
Yes, she should be out like a couple minutes.
How are you feeling?
I can't explain my feelings.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, I'll let you get to it. I'm start waiting for her. Can you ever call her?
Guys, hi, honey.
You're such a actriz.
Life for a heroin user is not a life, it's existing. Just like being in prison. I couldn't tell you which one was worse.
Okay, let's go.
When I did heroin for the first time, I was 18. And once I did it, I didn't stop until I was forced to stop.
Oh, let's say goodbye.
Sitting in prison is really humbling.
Her parents didn't approve of that.
I can't wait to do my makeup. Every day I'd wake up and I'd be like, FML. My mind is like racing and I have anxiety. But I need to call James. That's what I need to do. When I got James's first letter, that changed quick. Hello?
How are you?
Hi, where are you? I can't see you.
Can't see me?
Mama, where is he?
You disappeared.
Mom, help. Okay, this is crazy that I'm asking my mom for help with technology.
Okay, here it is.
Hi.
How you feeling?
I do. I'll feel way more comfortable once I go home and shower and shave and wash the prison off of me and then see you. I have been looking forward to being alone with James for 9 months.
I like your top. I think it looks so much better than the outfit that I'm used to seeing you.
Oh my gosh, I know. And I promise, babe, I'm not going to wear green for a very long time. There's no words to sum up how excited I am.
I can't wait to see you.
I can't wait to see you either. because during prison visits, you can kiss in the beginning, but they're really finicky about like how long the kiss is for. I love you, babe. Drive safe, okay? After being in prison and seeing all the families torn apart, my dream today is to live a very clean life and get off of my probation early and getting engaged to James and having that life that I so badly want.
That would have been James, right?
Okay, the dad don't look so like enthusiastic like the mom does.
Daddy
Oh,
today.
he's so cute.
Today is the day, after 4 years, I finally get to bring Garrett home and he gets to see where he's going to be living. We get to start our lives. It's going to be so nice to finally get to plan our days together. You know, we're going to get to have dinner together and wake up next to each other and, of course, have sex. A year ago, I bought a new comforter set so that Garrett's first night home, it would be like we were starting fresh. And I've been waiting and waiting for this day to come so that I could change the sheets. Now that day's finally here and it's pretty surreal. This has just been a really hard 4 years. I've been alone every night. You know, there was times where they put them on lockdown and I couldn't hear from him for days. I would have no idea if he's okay. And I'm just really glad that it's going to be over. This day is finally here. I want to hang this up so it's ready after I take my shower. Crap, I forgot I need to bring Garrett's paperwork. I just don't know where this file is. I'm like really freaking out. This could ruin our whole life. It's the file that says, like, that he completed a drug program already and stuff. And I can't, I've had it here for months and months, and now it's gone. I don't know where it could be. Unless it's in my trash cans. In this folder is his probation documents and stuff that he's completed since he's been away. I can't find it. And all his certificates, including the drug program that they're trying to make him redo. It means that he could have to go to a 6-month drug rehab program. He's gonna be so mad. Oh my God, I found it. I don't know how it got up there, but I'm just glad that I found it, because that would have ruined our lives. I just want to get there already and give him a big hug. I am like getting so nervous, my palms are sweating. I just hope he thinks I look pretty. I've been waiting for this for 4 years.
4 years, girl, that's a long time.
So I just got Garrett's clothes and I went inside and I gave them his first outfit that he'll wear as a free man so he can change. The minute Garrett walks out those doors, it's like we're starting fresh. Come out, Garrett. Come out, Garrett. This is so crazy. What is taking so long? I'm freaking out.
I'm
What
looking
the hell?
for a car for my
What the hell was that?
Okay.
Lamar asked me to buy him a car because that's a sense of freedom to him.
This is beautiful. It's all-wheel drive.
leather.
Girl, you do not need to buy him a car. He can get out, get a job, and get his own damn car. Come on, let's get smarter than that.
Backup camera.
He'll need that because he haven't driven in like 18 years.
Well, how come?
He's been in prison for 18 years.
Huh? How come? What do you do?
Robbery. He deserves this, but I don't know if he should start off with this. How much is it?
$23,998.
Oh, hell no. I was looking for something under 10,000.
Okay. We got the 08 V6.
I like the color. His favorite color is gray and blue.
Perfect.
That's like his gangbanging hood
There
colors.
you go. Get him some blue seat covers.
It's a little rusty right here, but you know what? He's rusty.
So be a perfect vehicle to get him back on the road.
All right, that'll work. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is taking so long? I want Garrett to get out so we can get married and start our lives. Let's free Garrett. My
Poor
dream
guy
wedding
ain't even out, and
would
she's already got him
include
married and
a
everything.
beautiful mermaid-style gown. My dad would be walking me down the aisle. I'd have my bridesmaids dressed in like a burgundy maroon color, and he would be in gray
She
or
seems
navy.
kinda
But we all know
psycho.
everything will look good on Garrett. My love! I can't believe you're home. Alright, put me down. Love you.
I was in prison.
He looks so
for
creepy.
burglaries, grand thefts,
He looks
stealing
way
from
better now.
people's homes, cars, and for drug use and drug possession. I was sentenced to 8 years in prison, 5 years probation, and drug treatment when I was 18. It was definitely crazy, you know, going to prison for all those years, living with 80 guys in a room. Everyone has ulterior motives. Everyone always wants something from you, you know.
Maybe we match. I love you.
Definitely feel like one of the best days of my life.
Are you gonna cry? He's crying.
I love you so much.
I love you.
All right, cool.
Yeah. My entire relationship has been supervised. And now finally, like, I can leave here with him in the car and know, like, nobody can say anything to me. I love you. This is his fresh start. We're ready to start the next chapter and just put prison behind us. We're finally going to be able to get married and start our lives.
Now I'm gonna take it back to the house.
Can you do my makeup, Drea?
What?
There are 10 people waiting in there for you.
Okay, well, let them wait. I am nervous. I'm scared about just coming clean and telling the truth to all my Mormon friends that Lamar's an inmate. I gotta get myself together before I walk into the dungeon.
Bridezilla has started.
It has, okay? Walking into the bridal shower, I'm thinking, I don't want to be here. But these are my friends who supported me throughout all of these years, and I owe them the truth. But I'm afraid of my friends judging me.
Andrea, I love her so much. I always wanted a black friend, and she's a black friend, and like, theirs is not very
Did she really just say that? What a bitch.
Our dear kind Heavenly Father, we're so grateful to be here together.
Aw.
We're so excited for Andrea and this new journey that she's going to take with her husband-to-be.
My friend AJ is a kind person, but she is always offending people.
She just
Please
offended
bless them
me.
on their new adventure together.
And I feel like she is going to roast me.
Amen. Amen. Yes. All right, so let's start crafting.
A Mormon bridal shower is different. You do crafts, you read scriptures, and the girls give me tips on how to be a righteous wife.
So Iris is going to write down bride to be on here.
While I was sitting there, I felt kind of dishonorable because I've hidden a part of me from them for so long.
Oh, that's super cute.
She ain't
I
judging.
like it. Just make sure that it's his personality like.
He's an amazing person.
Oh, tell us about him.
He's a writer.
Oh, that's awesome. I think it's treat you like a queen.
Yes.
Are you getting married in the temple?
He's not Mormon.
Okay, that's a big deal.
Yes, it is.
Does he understand that's a big deal?
Yes, he does. I believe that eventually he will get baptized.
Where does he live?
He lives in California.
How often do you get to go see him?
As much as I can.
Freya, spit it out.
He's coming to Utah eventually. He'll come here.
So what's going on?
Spit it out.
Why won't he come to Utah?
Okay, I'm going to say this one.
Okay, guys, be quiet.
Who was held in captivity in the Book of Mormon?
Are you being held in captivity?
He is.
He's not being held in captivity. Dude is in prison.
Wait, what? Hey, I'm sorry, I missed something. What's going on?
She's marrying somebody in prison.
I was shocked.
You just found out today too?
I did. Oh, wow.
How long has he been in prison?
A long time.
Like, what's a long time? That's relative.
Over 10 years. Okay.
We don't want.
Can we focus on the craft?
Dude's in prison. Like, what do you want your friends to say? Like, Mormon women stay at home, take care of their families. Their husbands go out and provide. Like, we're married to guys who have college degrees.
Do we need to be concerned about your safety?
No. I promise that I'm fine, okay? And he's a good guy.
People, come on. Everybody makes mistakes.
That's what the atonement is for.
Yes, that is a.
Amen! Lamar committed a crime. He paid his debt to society, and he has atoned. Do you know what the atonement is?
Yes, I do.
Practice it.
Okay. You really know what you're doing. I'm really scared.
Sweetie, be scared for me, be worried, but I'm gonna sleep at night.
Now, this is very serious.
Okay.
Did he shoot somebody?
No.
Has he hurt any children?
So I'm trying to answer the questions. I'm trying to stay calm. And it just got more intense, more disrespectful, and more disrespectful.
So, is this the ring he got you from the penny candy machine? I'm sorry, I'll totally be good.
Andrea!
I just got fed up and it got too overwhelming.
Hell no. I would have slapped that bitch to the floor. I would have left that room crying. She would have been crying on the ground.
And AJ, with her comment, it took the cake. Don't come get me, Michelle. I'm not playing. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No. Don't.
So, we just found out that Andrea's fiance is not a Mormon. And he's in prison, which I don't even know which one's worse. And I thought she was a little bit smarter than that. So, is this the ring he got you from the penny candy machine? I'm sorry, I'll totally be good.
Andrea!
I just got fed up and it got too overwhelming. And AJ, with her comment, it took the cake. Don't come get me, Michelle. I'm not playing. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No. Don't. And since I didn't want to slap her, I just left.
Andrea, come here. Give me.
No, I don't want to talk
You're
to
better
you.
than me. Because I would
Andrea,
have slapped
just
you.
leave me alone.
Andrea, I'm sorry.
Bring my kid. I want to go home.
Andrea, I really am sorry.
AJ is so naive. She doesn't understand my world. Bring me my kids, Iris. Bring me my kids. She was really disrespectful, and I couldn't stand it anymore. I felt like I was gonna knock her out. No.
That was too far. I know. That was mean. The shock of her telling me that she's marrying a non-Mormon as a convict, it made me sad. And so I just kind of said
No,
some
bitch, you wouldn't
really
said
hurtful
you
things. And
evil.
sorry about that. But that's
Evil
how my
and
heart felt.
judgmental. That's what you are.
I don't know where my phone is. I just want my kids to come, and I just want to go home. Just because I'm marrying an inmate doesn't mean that my wedding or my engagement ring or my relationship is a joke.
Do you think I would settle for a ring like that? That's just costume jewelry. He wouldn't give me a ring like that.
This is supposed to be a happy moment. I'm supposed to be celebrating, being a bride. And it wasn't.
I got that ring for $1 somewhere. He wouldn't do that. I just want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home.
I love my life here. I love my friends. But when I pick up Lamar, it is going to be a new day and a different life. And nobody's going to ruin that day for me.
Go, girl.